Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Warne and we're down here at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Australia. Right now I'm joined with Johnny from By Johnny.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Getting through the week.
Yes, I know, it's going to be a big one.
How are you feeling leading up to the show?
I feel good. It's the most prepared I've ever been this year. Like I just sort of didn't want a repeat of last year where you just sort of up all night sewing. I just wanted to be like all set. There's a rack of clothes there, there's these hems and straps that need to be done, a few models are coming.
You make it sound really easy, but I don't.
It's not easy.
It definitely it's not easy. So what have you had to change, I guess, that makes it more organised? Because I think that's the secret.
I think it's involving more people and having more great people behind you.
Yeah.
So like support.
I mean, have you found it hard to actually find a good team? Because I know, I mean, you guys, it's your baby, so actually having that team.
Yeah,
I mean,
whoever we involve is definitely very much like looked very up close, and we make sure that they can be doing like a spectrum of things, of like sort of help my sister Renee with the production, and also like Nikki Andrews, she's amazing, like what she does, and like it just sort of everyone has been quite amazing.
That's good. It sounds like you've got a really strong team.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the collection that we're about to see.
Yes.
Can you give us a little taste?
Collection. It is. I've named it Spectrum. Basically, I started off with a whole lot of 3D paneling. So I've got like 3D. It sort of like plays on light, shape, and shade. So it's like paneling with silk ribbons, like through like one side is like fully sculpted silk ribbons down one side of the dress, and then there's like also digital prints that I've imported like the patterns into the computer, and then also placed the panel lines instead of sewing panel lines. It's all panel lines that are printed on.
Oh, I see.
And then it cuts up the body in different areas, and like adding in those seams like 3D elements that plops off the body, and it curves around and it gets pulled here, and it's like there's three. Like, it's all new. Like a lot of new things I've played with this season.
It sounds more like art than
well,
fashion, but I think they kind of fuse together.
Yeah, definitely. I always think about that girl and where she's going and what she's wearing and what would she do in this dress. And so there's also that element of like being like slightly commercial and making sure that it has a purpose at the end of the day, because there's no point making something that...
Well, I see girls wearing your designs everywhere, and you have so many Australian celebrities as well that you have such a strong following, and I think you're really famous for, I mean, you're not only the fabrication but the cut.
Yeah.
It seems like you really understand the woman's body. I mean, was that hard for you?
It's always been in my head to be about the practicality of the garment and making sure, like, obviously we put on a show and we want to make like the garments look amazing. However, translating to sales, like we sort of like have to relook at things and like alter hems, because obviously models are like so tall and we love things at the ankle.
I'm not that tall, that's for sure.
So it's just about that balance of like, you know, pushing the aspirational pieces and paring back for like the real girl and making sure that she's taken care of.
And where would you envision them wearing that? I mean, your designs.
Well, there's everything. I think of the girl going on her first date with or with a night out with her girlfriends, or she's going to the races, going to the polo, she's going, like there's christenings, there's certain things that she wouldn't wear on a Sunday lunch that she would wear on a Saturday night with her girlfriends, you know, like it's about her. It's all about her.
Yeah, and I guess she can choose to wear it wherever she wants. So
exactly.
So I guess we're focusing on Fashion Week, but you're always so busy. So outside of the show, after the show, what do you have planned?
After the show, there's like a month of sales, so it gets ripped from me.
So you
and
just
goes,
jump straight into it?
I sort of won't be with the collection, so it gets ripped from me.
Yeah,
and
I like that you explain it as in ripped, like your baby is taken away from you.
It's gone, and then I sort of forget about it for a few weeks and sort of try and deal with patterns and make sure that like we can go into production, and then let's work on the next collection, and the winter starts. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I honestly can't wait to see the show.
I know.
No pressure. I'm sure it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah,
thank you.